So they got a lot of, word going around on the YouTube streets about a YouTuber by the name of Michaela Pink. Now, I never heard of her before, so I had to look into, her channel and what she have going on. She's one of these level up hypergamy, YouTubers. Now, you have a section of sisters that's on YouTube that's telling other sisters that you need to level up and, you need to really embrace your femininity and nothing wrong with that. I actually support that part of their message about embracing your femininity, being a woman in the essence of everything a woman should be, being the most feminine woman out there. I highly support that part of their message. The part of their message I do not support is do that just so you could land you a man with money. Okay. And when you get this man with money, then he should, do this and do that. And it's all about, a selfish gain. It's not about, you just want someone that's possibly could, make sure they could provide. And I understand that women, definitely is one of the things that men supposed to do is provide. But it doesn't lead like they don't want to build a life with a man. What I mean by that is some men not going to be at the level they're teaching, right? Especially within the black community, it is a, small sector of men, isn't that level? And then men at that level, usually at that level, they not really looking to get married, a lot of them, because really at that level, you can't trust too many women. It's better to actually get a woman when you broke, when you don't have much, because at least she's with you because she's there for you. When you get money as a man, you got to worry about the Michaela Pinks and all the other ones that's basically looking at you as their come up. And then what do they offer? And then you hear what they're offering you is what, sex? I mean, that's all you offering? Oh, well, I'm feminine. I'm pretty. Okay. And a man can get that all day long. What is it about you that he needs to just really break his bank for? That's like, I always say, to lower yourself as a woman to just your body and sex, you're not really offering nothing. I always tell a man, if a woman is just trying to offer you that up front, she has nothing to offer you. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing intriguing about her. Those kind of women never got my attention. But Michaela here, if it was just about her content, that's fine. But Michaela got arrested. And Michaela had got some charges on her. Now, let me mention another thing here, because make sure you put this mug shot up, Brother Elvis, and then make sure you show, now let's show the clip of her video real quick, as we talking. You go from that mug shot to that. Now, look, y'all need to stop this witchcraft. Some women out here, y'all performing witchcraft. This woman don't look like this way in those videos, okay? But she take all that makeup off, and she look like what she looked like in this doggone mugshot. Men, makeup is to complement the woman's beauty, not make her beauty. If makeup is making her beauty, she's not a nice looking woman, fellas. Makeup's just like I said, just compliment it. That's it. When she take out, look, the best women to get men is a woman that looks pretty to you without the makeup. Okay. But like I say, to each his own. But to me, it looks like witchcraft. So her charges that she has here, she has 4 charges. She was arrested in Fort Bend County, as actually a little bit outside of Houston area. So she's been charged with theft, $30,000, $150,000. I guess misappropriation, I guess of financial, funds, $2,500 to $30,000. Money laundering, which is the worst charge to have, $2,500 to $30,000, and theft of property, $2,500 to $30,000, and she got a $3,000 bond, according to what's been put out there on social media. Now, she's 40 years old. She has 3 sons, aged 4, 9, and 17. They say she's been recently divorced. They said the father of her last 2 children, say to live her best life. Now, she, came on YouTube doing her content. She says she's dated simultaneously over 10 men who gave her thousands of dollars. And I wonder if that's true. I wonder how that's happened. And then she also hinted, on social media that she may have gotten married to a millionaire. But some people will say, well, what is it that, got her arrested? What is it that she was accused of? Well, we found in our research on the ripoff report, they were actually talking about her. So this is what people were saying about her on the ripoff report. So she also called Mickey Fox as well. They said she's created a fake consulting business under the name the Pink Print Academy. They said this is a consulting service where she teaches women how to date wealthy men. It says she charges for events, classes, group memberships, consultations, and more. It says she created a fake contract that says she can charge your credit card for monthly fees, cancellation fees, and consulting fees. It said Mickey Fox has never proven that her tactics and techniques work as far as marrying a wealthy man. She has no proof and no evidence that her methods work, and that her students are successful. And that she continues to charge fees to former members who are no longer in her group. You can't do that, Michaela. You can't do that. It says saying that they owe her $250 for canceling their memberships. She has breached her own contract on several occasions and forces and manipulates women into giving her money. Says she has bullied women online, misrepresented herself as a real estate investor, and has been accused of taking thousands of dollars for fake real estate investments. It said Mickey Fox is now in the process of changing her business to avoid the negative reputation she has been getting with the Pink Print Academy. And then you see the arrest. So she was, according to what they're accusing here, she was doing a whole lot of things you just do not do in business. First and foremost, one thing that I believe in business, and we have our company, we going to be legal and lawful. We going to consult our CPA. We going to consult our attorney. We going to make sure things are written and signed by people. We going to make sure everything is right, because they will get you so quick. You know what I'm saying? And people out here like the Steve Bannons of the world had to go fund me for a wall, and he was finessing. I don't even fool with that. And last person I think I really promoted GoFundMe for on this channel was a sister that created about, and they stole her porch. Okay, y'all really helped out. That's great. But I promote somebody's, but I'm not being part of nobody's GoFundMe. Hey, why don't you create a GoFundMe? Nope. I don't want nothing to do with that. We are a media company. We do not get involved with that. But what we can do is promote somebody else's. We can do that. But you can't charge people fees that leave. You can't do that. And if, for instance, like on our website, have people like cancel, they tell me, hey, it's still charging me. And immediately once it gets to my situation, we find out about that because it's an automatic charge that they didn't get rid of. We immediately send them back the money. Because like I said, it's not our money to have. So why you don't send people back their money? You can't keep charging people a monthly fee after they cancel. That's not even legal. And that's not even right. You know what I'm saying? And that is, theft, that's fraud and anything else. So, if she says she got this quote unquote millionaire husband, well, let's see her millionaire husband bail out of this. But, if you got a millionaire husband or whatever you're seeing online on YouTube, you wouldn't be like thieving. You wouldn't be nickel and diamond people. Like that lets you know you're alive, because women, they got money. They not out here doing no crap like that. And if they all do have courses and etc., it's done the right way because they got a team to help them do that. Some of these people, like I said, I'm on this platform. I can tell you some of these people out here, they've never seen money before, except when they start seeing on YouTube. They've never had that kind of access to anything, and they don't know how to act. One thing money going to make you is going to make you more of who you already are. So if you was already a conniving, good for nothing person when you were broke, you're going to be way more of it when you get some money. Now, if you're a decent person when you was broke, you'll be a decent person when you get some money. You got to be careful with some people like that. And I've always thought that all that level up and all of that situation, I never agreed with the telling women to, basically doll yourself up just so you could, whore yourself out to a man and get some money? I mean, what happened to women's empowerment? What happened to teaching women skills so they can do things to help themselves? That way if they looking for love from a man, they're looking for love. They're not looking for, oh, he got money, so I need to fix myself up just so I can get his bag. Come on, man. I mean, that defeats women empowerment all the way around. There's nothing wrong with women's empowerment. Women should be empowered. Now, feminism, I don't agree with that. But women's empowerment, empowering themselves, yes, I got daughters. I don't want my daughters sitting up there listening to Michaela Pink or Mickey Fox talking about, oh, let me fix myself up and hope I can get some guy with some money. Seriously? Like, y'all got to stop listening to some people on this internet. Because some people on this internet that's telling you all this relationship advice. Oh, you should do this. Oh, you should do that. And then you start looking into their life. They don't have a relationship. Look, let me tell you something. And I got to go there. I'm not about to take no relationship advice from somebody, number one, that don't have nobody, that's not even married, and they haven't been married long term. And even if they married long term, they need to be living a happy marriage. That's first and foremost. If you single trying to tell me about a relationship, I don't want to hear your crap. I'm not going to listen to it. How you going to try to tell me about relationships and you ain't got nobody? Because if your relationship advice is so great, then why aren't you in a relationship? Why? I don't understand that. So what's the point of listening, to somebody trying to tell you all day about a relationship? I mean, at the end of the day, people learn more from your example than really what you say. It's just that simple. Everybody giving relationship advice, and most of the people that's talking, at least from what I'm hearing, most of them ain't got nobody. They ain't married, they ain't nothing, but people just eating that up. And I'm like, if they ain't got nobody and you listening to them, you not gonna have nobody either. I'm just saying, it's just my opinion. So, I will say this much, there's nothing wrong once again with women, adorning themselves and looking feminine. I support that 2,000%. Feminine women is the best women ever. I support that. My wife is that way. I love that about her. I wouldn't have it no other way, with me, is where women have to be real feminine. Okay. I don't like that manly stuff. Most men don't like manly at all. So the part about teaching femininity, I support that part of the message, but all this level up so you can do this and do that to get a man with some money. I mean, like they said, she ain't married no wealthy man. She ain't got nothing going on. But she's telling you, oh, level up and you can do this and you can do that. Where's your success stories? Where's your, confessions, reviews? Anybody that's married somebody wealthy or filed your whatever you selling? I mean, where's the evidence of that? That's the only thing I'm saying. If anything, have, when we get over COVID, have different meetings with people and speaking events, and y'all can go back to that when COVID's over with, I guess. But for me, I always say that you can't tell me nothing about no relationship or you ain't got one. Just that simple. You just not doing it. I don't mind talking to somebody they've been through something and they going to the next situation. It's fine. Listen, I feel, in my opinion, I could have conversations about relationships. Like I said, I was married before once, almost 10 years, it didn't work out and we went our own separate ways. I got remarried and we'd be married 10 years this year. So I went through divorce. I went through, child support. I went through all that sort of thing. Thank God I don't owe a dime of child support because I make sure child support is my priority. I'm not going to be in these streets owing no child support. That's just not going to happen. Any man out here owing child support and he up here doing all this stuff on social media need to pay your child support first. Or woman, pay your child support and then pay all things that you owe because, you don't want them problems. But them folks be looking into you now. But we'll see what happened with her, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see. Because the YouTube streets is talking. Like I say, level up is fine, but you can't be, finessing. You finesse people, it's gonna catch up with you. Now leave me a comment, let me know what you think about the situation with Michaela Pink or Mickey Fox. And don't practice that witchcraft. Stop that witchcraft. You looking like, Cruella DeVille or something one day, and then you're looking like, you something, beauty queen the next. I mean, come on, y'all, you look like yourself. Jesus, Lord.